restoration project.
Goodbye, everybody back there. Bye. And we're live. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome aboard Captain Jake's Amity Boat Tours. We're the best, probably because we're the only scenic cruise on this island. My name's Courtney, and I'll be your skipper today as we visit the actual spots of water. We're back in 1974. That battled shark jaws devoured all of those poor innocent islanders. Now, first item of interest, over here on our port side, we've got the home of our own chief of police, Mark Brody. Well, Brody really did blow up that shark and became a legend in his own time. In fact, Roy Scheider played him in the movie they made of our little shark episode. How many of y'all have seen Jaws? Anybody ever?
Mayday! Mayday! Big three! Nothing out there! I don't know what! Good! Help! Help! It's going to...
Amity 6 to base. Did you copy that transmission? It sounded like Gordon on Amity 3. Over.
10-4, we copied. He can't be too far away. He was headed back in. We're picking up his distress signal now. Keep an eye out for him. I'll call Chief Brody. Base clear.
10-4. I'll be right with you. He's probably just joking around again because he likes to laugh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe this. What happened? Amity 6 to base. Amity 3 is sinking up on the lighthouse, and I don't see any survivors anywhere. I don't know what could have done something like this except for a shark.
Amity 6, repeat that?
A shark! It's the biggest one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Space, he's going under the boat. What do I do?
Stay calm. Try the grenade launcher. Over.
Well, this thing is actually loaded. Oh, great. Missed again! We can't stay here. This is Amity 6. Now Chief Brody to meet us in the boathouse, okay? Let's see. Where can we tie up then? Alright, we should be pretty safe in here. We're just gonna tie it next to these truck barrels. Hello? Hello, is anybody there? Did you hear something back there? Oh my gosh! That's Tram! We gotta get out of here! Oh no! The boat won't get into gear! Oh, come on, man! This isn't funny! Let's get into gear! Come on, go! Hang on, everybody! We're getting out of here! This was a really bad idea! I'm sorry about coming!
Amity 6, this is Chief Brody. I'm on my way. I'll be there in 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Are you crazy? We'll be shark bait in 10 minutes. Where is he? I don't see him anywhere. Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe I just did this. This is very, very bad. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, we can't go that way. It's blocked off. Oh, I've got no other choice. We gotta go through it. Hang on, everybody. Why do I always have to be the one in the front of the boat? Alright. Listen to me. We're gonna be alright. We're not gonna do it. Let's see. I'm gonna unload us at this old fishing dock coming up. So we could go like one row at a time, but I'm going first, so please remain seated until we get there. Watch out for this high voltage cable barge, because it's pretty dangerous. Hopefully oh no. Look. Come on. I think I got him. Oh man. Oh, that thing is disgusting. We really fried him. What a day.
Amity 6, what was that? Where the heck are you? This is Brody. Are you alright?
Thanks, Chief. This is Amity 6. Call off the Marines. We're coming home. Ladies and gentlemen, I really want to thank you for your coming.
What's that there, dude? Come on up here. Are you okay? It's like... Come on, St. John... Fine, okay. And your name? Justin. Justin, and where are you from?
Here.
Justin's from Earthquake. You said here, right? Is it Orlando or here? Orlando, okay. And now these are our professional grips. We've got Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mel Gibson, and Arnold's twin brother, Danny DeVito. Okay, you guys go ahead and shake hands, get to know each other, because we're going to get some people up here to help us out now with a shopping mall scene. You know, professional shoppers, you know, like that young lady right back there, the pink, and the glasses on. Yeah, come on up here, ma'am.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. Thank you. Okay, another special effect that we have is called Chroma key. This camera down front will electronically illuminate the color blue. That's why we have a blue screen, so we can substitute then the background of our choice. Grips, please watch me for your cues. Shoppers, get ready to shake, stagger, and scream. And audience, center screen. Action! Shake, stagger, scream, center screen, scream! Go ahead, grip one, pull on that rope. Go, grip two, pull on that rope. Cut. Please give your cast and crew a nice round of applause.
Montgomery Street, Civic Center, Balboa Park, and Fisherman's Wharf. For your own safety, please remain seated as we...
Let's listen in and see if we can find out Kong's whereabouts.
Be advised, Kong is now heading from 59th Street Bridge towards City Limits. I repeat, from Bridge towards City Limits.
Good, he's far from here. This looks like a war zone.
Number one to be. Stop all
what?
trams. I repeat,
Stop.
Stop all trams. Kong is
stop. The tram won't stop.
Get out of there. He's heading your way.
Look!
Hit him with my bug. He's got a power pole. Get out of there.
This tram is stuck on automatic. Oh no. Everybody look out, that power pole's getting thrown!
He's retreating toward the bridge. He's heading toward the bridge.
Broken the steam pipe. I can't see a thing. Oh no, there he is! It's gone!
We've got a tram down here. I repeat, there is a tram in imminent danger.
The chopper! There he is in front of us! I hope that pilot knows what he's doing.
That's a 10-4, mate. We've got a full tram here. I repeat, a full tram.
Over 100 feet out. If we fall from here, we're done for!
Request permission to fire.
No, don't shoot. I repeat, do not shoot. What are you doing? We're too close!
No good. The tram is too close. We're going up and over.
Look at it, he's getting the tram! Chopper crashed into the bridge! Hey guys!
Delta Base, this is Patrol 34. We need a medic up here on the bridge.
Yes, we're moving.
10-4 base, the chopper crew seems to be okay, but they're pretty scraped up.
Okay, folks, we're gonna be fine. Just fine. Roosevelt Island is just around this corner. Well, we're gonna be there in minutes. At the most. What's all that noise? Who's out there? Oh no! He cut us off! Whatever you do, keep your arms and hands inside the tram! And hang on! Brace yourselves, he's We made it! Is everybody okay? Let's see if I can get us a news update. There we go.
The East River, the mighty Kong attacked, causing it to fall and nearly plummet into the water below. At the last moment, the tram operator regained control, leading the stunned passengers to safety. This reporter salutes the bravery and courage of everyone on board the tram as they arrive safely at their destination.
This has been a WWO.
See, now the flip is cool, isn't it? If you haven't seen it yet, well, you'll have to see it, boys.
Our planet's life is fate. Come home soon, or it will be lost forever. 18. Help us. frantically. Hurry. Welcome home, you've arrived.
You have saved our planet! Come, celebrate with us!
Jim, Elizabeth, Dawn, Chris, Amy, Ashley, friend. Mary, Marie.
Little closer.
She's a bleeder.
Yeah.
That's, look at the mess. Mark, while I'm cleaning up here, why don't you show everybody how you did this?
Alright, it's just a little fake blood in this thing, which you hide behind the blade, and of course the blade's harmless. You know, I'm gonna hack you up with just about anything, DA. In fact, maybe next time I'll use wax.
Where'd you get this?
That was made in Japan. DA. I just want you all to know that all the blades you're seeing here today, man, they've all been dulled. Yeah? Or they're made out of plastic, see? We never use real blades to create anything that's the best. I should also probably emphasize that the people who set up these gags are professionals with a lot of training. So don't try this at home.
Right at a friend's house.
Exactly. Now, the reason we can use harmless props like this is because what really makes a scene work is still the actor's reaction to the attack.
I better get a good actor because it looks lame.
Well, this is pretty dumb looking, but I'll show you how it works. All we need is a victim.
We need a victim!
A victim!
Victim!
Chris, what's up?
Yeah! Come here, girl.
Same place.
Right back where you were. All right, now, DA, do me a favor. Straight up to the ceiling. Straight up. All right? And just like in the movie, scream for us, Diego.
Oh, it's DA!
One time, go.
Very nice. Everybody make head for DA.
The foam latex.
Whoa! Whoa! Help me! Please!
That's terrifying, yeah. When we want to do something really gross to somebody, we don't want to hack up the actor, obviously. So instead, we'll cast a latex mask of that actor's face and then use that to perform all the special effects on them. So see, everything is not always what you think it is, man. Well, for example, take Sydney here.
This is Sydney?
Yeah. Now, we'll start out with one of these guys when we want to create a life-size creature. Sydney here is a real human skeleton.
Dead guy?
Absolutely.
I thought it was plastic.
No, it has to be real bone, otherwise it would melt when we bake it.
You don't actually bake it.
That's where we get the latex skin to stick to the bones and actually form the whole creature. Here, I have a finished product. I'll show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. Come here, darling. Yeah, see, folks? This is Barbie. Hey, you from Mattel, it's Roadkill Barbie.
Well, I guess Ken got her with a dream car.
Hey, I should warn you all, the first clip we're going to look at, starring E.G. Marshall, it starts out kind of gross. Well, then it gets... I made that at home. It's a little bit of cocktail sauce, some oatmeal, and red dye. It's real basic household stuff. Here, hold on to that. Thank you.
This is a balloon.
This is a balloon.
This isn't a Magic Kingdom. I don't have to be nice to you people.
Alright, so we got glop down in the middle. And this is a little bit of smokeless powder here, Dan.
That's the explosive?
Exactly. And that's spit. Put that down in there like that. And there you are, folks. There is your very basic wires to an electrical charge. You with me? All right, Dan?
Yeah.
This is George.
Hi, George.
Get up, George. George's going to help us with our little demonstration. Hey, can you grab the gun out from underneath the counter while I connect these wires to the back of George's skull real quick? Now, Dano, whenever you're ready to stand back, count to 3, and pull the trigger, I'm going to set off a detonator and splatter.
Point, count, shoot.
Yeah, we're going to blow his brains out.
Cover your ears, folks. This is very loud. Are you all set?
I'm good to go.
Guns ready.
Uh-huh.
All right.
1, 2.
Hey, don't shoot me, pal. Please don't shoot.
Hey. It's going to talk. I'm not shooting. You take the gun. No, I'm not going to take the gun.
Look, I got a wife and 3 little heads at home. Hey, this was not in my contract.
Well, what do you think, folks? Should we shoot him?
Drum roll! 1, 2, 3.
Yeah!
Hey, just get a haircut.
I just took a little off the
Gee,
top.
my eyes hurt, my nose is runny. I feel achy all over.
You don't have it all over. George should have quit while he was ahead. I should have known. Mark, friend of yours. So
Shut up. Here, stand next to her so I can get a quick picture of that. No, stand next to her, man.
No, I tell you, it's not screaming. I don't want to be...
DA! Applause for DA all the way through.
This first one here is Soundstage 20, and this is where we filmed Parenthood. That was the first major motion picture to be done here on our studios back in 1988. It was directed by Ron Howard, and it starred Steve Martin and Mary Steenburgen. Now, Ron Howard came to our studios because we had everything he needed for production. We are a completely self-sufficient movie studios. Perhaps the first thing he needed, though, was a base of operations. Needed some office space. So we set him up right here in Building 22. That's our production services building, where along with that office space, we also house a screening room. Screening room is like a miniature movie theater where a director can sit and watch the daily film footage known as the rushes. Now, the main right on that swamp. The cars that you see around it, though, should mention those. 3 out of the 4 were used in the film Cop and a Half, starring Burt Reynolds, and one of them was used in The Adventures of Superboy. I wonder if you can pick out which one that was. Of course, it was the one with the missile sticking out of it. If you take a look out to your left right now, you're going to see some huge billboards in the distance. And I know they look flat and uninteresting at this point, but I wanted to point them out to let you know that they are flat, as we're going to see them later in the tour, and they're going to look incredibly three-dimensional. The activity going on in this sound set. It could be anything as small as a paperclip and as large as a jumbo jet. You might just recognize a few of the props we have in our boneyard. Like, for instance, that shark. That's one of the sharks out of the 4th and final Jaws movie, Jaws the Revenge. The original Jaws, though, was made back in 1975, and it was directed by Steven Spielberg. Now, Spielberg knew he was not going to get a live shark to take any kind of direction. So what he did was he built his own shark, a full-scale mechanical one that he named Bruce. Named it Bruce after his attorney. Something else from the Steven Spielberg film is right here in the junglescape to your left. That is a photo opportunity from his film Jurassic Park. There you can have your photo taken with a T-Rex and with one of the vehicles that was actually used in that film. At Jurassic Park this year, nightclub, the interiors would give you a view of some of our public restrooms. Some other films you would only use for exterior shooting are these in the right corner coming down to the Beverly Wilshire Hotel. The main reason you would only use these for exterior shots is that's basically all we have here. These are just what's known as facades. It means we just have the fronts of the buildings. You can film your actors or actresses walking up to the buildings, but any interior scenes would have to be built and filmed over on a soundstage. It looks like we have some celebrities out here. Woody Woodpecker and his girlfriend Winnie out here to the right of the tram. In fact, we have quite a few stars on the sidewalk right now. That's our version of the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And we have a ways to go before we can match the one in Hollywood. We only have 56 stars on ours. Hollywood has over 2,000. In fact, they just added a new star out there in Hollywood recently. It was one for James Coburn, who you might have seen recently in Sister Act 2. He was also our man Flint back in the 60s. He makes star number 2,027 on that 2.5-mile walk in Hollywood. Another thing you can find in Hollywood is Mel's Drive-In, our version of it over here to the left. We're going to drive right by it. That's from, of course, the film American Graffiti. American Graffiti launched the careers of many of its stars, like Ron Howard, Cindy Williams, Harrison Ford, and Richard Dreyfuss. It also launched the career of its director. It was directed by George Lucas, who, with the money he made on this film, was able to start his next film project, and that was the movie Star Wars. Now, our building for Mel's Drive-In, we consider a practical set. It's a practical set because the interior is exactly what the outside advertises, therefore meaning that we can do both interior and exterior shooting there. Coming out of Hollywood right now, we're going to make our way over to New York City. First thing I'd like to point out over here to the right is our lagoon, because it's on our lagoon that tonight, right before we close the studios, right around 7 o'clock, you're going to see our Dynamite Night Stunt Spectacular. Not only is it a spectacular stunt show to watch, it's also a good example of what a second unit film crew would do. They're the crew responsible for filming all the scenes where the primary actors or actresses would not necessarily be needed, such as an action sequence like the one you'll see here tonight. Now we're making a turn down South Street, putting us into New York City. In fact, we're going into the waterfront district of New York City first. So along the waterfront, you would find some of the oldest buildings in that town. Well, the buildings you see here are only about 4 years old. So we had to do something special to make them look turn of the century. What we did is we had our art department come by here and do some distressing. Distressing is where they would make everything look a bit older. They did this by putting cracks in the sidewalk. They put dirt on the insides of the windows, and they even painted on all the rust that you see. And if you take a look right in front of the tram, there's bedrock up there. Those are the sets that were used in the film The Flintstones, opening up May 27th everywhere. It will be the rockbuster hit of the summer. Also, you can come out here a little later and meet and greet the Flintstones. Coming back on our front lot, we're going to see some more of our sound stages. Like to your right is Soundstage 20.
I don't know. She said to go down.
Let's just get away from them girls. Bruce Springsteen.
Where?
Go on.
Far from that.
usual spots. We're back in 1974. That battle shark jaws devoured those poor islanders, huh? Your first set of events is on your port side. It's one of our own chief of police, Martin Brody. Well, Brody really did blow up that shark and became quite a legend in his... Six to base. Did you copy that last transmission? Kind of sounded like Gordon on Amity 3. Over?
10-4, we copied. He can't be too far away. He was headed back in. We're picking up his distress signal now. Keep an eye out for him. I'll call Chief Brody. Base clear.
10-4.
Caramba.
Oh my goodness, I don't believe this. What happened? Amity 6 to base. Amity 3 is sinking over the lighthouse and I don't see any survivors. I don't know if they've done this except for maybe a shark.
Amity 6, repeat.
Shark! It's the biggest one I've ever... Oh my gosh, he's gone on the boat! Thanks, what do we do?
Stay calm. Try the grenade launcher. Over.
Wait, maybe this thing is really loaded. Shoot. Oh no, I missed it again! We gotta get out of here! This is Amity 6! Told you, buddy, we're gonna wait for him in the lighthouse until he gets here. Okay? Let's see. Where can we tie up? Hello? Is anybody in here? Oh, I don't like this. That's it! We gotta go! Oh no! The boat won't drop it in gear! Oh, come on, man, this is it, buddy, please! Drop it in gear! Come on, I gotta get this. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got it. Hang on, everyone. We're gonna be okay.
Amity 6, this is Chief Brody. I'm on my way. I'll be there in 10 minutes.
10 minutes? We're gonna be shark treats in 10 minutes! Where is he? I don't see him. Oh no, this is bad! Oh, this is really bad. Oh, you guys, I think I missed. Oh no. Oh, I don't know where he is. There's only one thing we can do. We're going, run! Oh yes, we made it. Oh, okay everybody, I'm gonna try to unload this old fishing net up here. We're gonna unload row by row. Please, keep your hands nice inside the boat till I direct you up and out. Watch out for that high voltage barge, because it's very dangerous and I wouldn't want any of it. Oh no!